And so the long night broke. The captains of the Shinsengumi gathered in the common room. I guess we can skip through this as well. I wonder what's coming up next, now that the whole Sanon thing has happened. Speaking of, there he is. Maybe now's when we go see the new Shogun? And see our 3 beautiful demon boys again. Now it's June. Yes. We can skip through this scene with Sanon that we somehow picture him like that, even though we don't remember. Alright, something was unnerving. That's Heisuke. Heisuke and Okita meeting our beautiful brother, who has been absent since the first route of the game. I don't know if we'll ever see anything with him again on this side. Maybe. I mean, he does go and cause trouble for Harada, so there's a possibility that we could run into him on this route. I don't know if we could get 2 rivals going with both Kyu and Kaoru, but we'll see. Let's see. Ah, we're going. Do I have to... No, I don't make a choice. We just go. We'll start from here. Huh. Too hard for them to ignore us after Ikeda and Hamaguri, huh? Our work's finally paying off.
Guess you could say the fate of the country will be resting on our swords, huh?
That's exactly it. You guys better be ready for it.
Guarding the Shogun. That is one big role. Indeed. If only Sanon was alive, he would have been so happy. How truly dreadful to have lost such an ally.
Ito wiped crocodile tears away from his eyes with a silk handkerchief. Ito and his followers were told Sanon died. In fact, the entire incident surrounding his transformation had been covered up. Only a few of the men of the Shinsengumi knew the truth.
Aw, Ito. I think performing the job given to us by the Shogun is what Sanon would have wanted.
Yes, I understand. This is an excellent opportunity for us to thrust our name into the forefront of the masses.
Things are going to get pretty hectic soon. We ought to get our assignments hashed out. To begin, I'd like Toshi, Soji, and myself to...
Sorry, Kondo, but you think maybe Soji can sit this one out?
Why is that?
Supposedly, his cold hasn't recovered. I've repeatedly told him to take care of himself.
What? Soji, is this true? Are you alright?
The demon's just being a mother hen, sir. I think I'm fine.
Don't give me that crap. You just about coughed up a lung earlier.
Is that your excuse to sell me some meds? No matter what, I won't buy a sheet of medicinal powder.
That's not what I'm trying to do. Just shut up and follow my orders. I gave Okita some pretty strong medicine not too long ago. I wonder if that didn't work. Or maybe he doesn't have a cold, but rather he's inhaling dust from the lack of cleaning here. Then, suddenly, someone raised his hand.
What's the matter, Heisuke? Something on your mind?
Kondo? I'm not feeling so great either.
You too, Heisuke? You better take care of yourself. This is our time to shine. I was hoping to have all of us there to greet the Shogun.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, your health comes first. Always. I'm sure you'll have another chance. I just have to make sure you get to do something spectacular.
Kondo and Hichikata continued to discuss their formation, but suddenly Hichikata turned to me.
Alright, what are you going to do?
What?
Don't give me that. I'm asking if you're coming with us or not.
I can go too?
Of course. We certainly won't mind. After all, you're practically one of us. If you want, I'd love to have you come.
Could I? Could I really go? I hesitated for a moment, confused, and Okita laughed.
Why don't you go? It doesn't seem too dangerous either.
Yeah, the Choshu domain can't come in or out of Kyoto, so I'm sure there will be no fights. What should I do? I'm just a little concerned about a person, like me, who's not a warrior coming along, but I was feeling emotionally strained with no leads of my father turning up on rounds. I'll go.
All right, then. I figured we'd put you in charge of running errands as a messenger. I'm using the hell out of you, so brace yourself.
Woohoo! In the early days of the Tokugawa shogunate, Nijo Castle was a place for the shogun to stay on his way to the capital. It's been a while since the shogun actually stayed in it, though. We'd met the shogun on the road and begun our escort about 30 minutes earlier and arrived at the castle relatively recently. We could actually skip until our boys show up. Sorry I'm skipping over you again, Miki. I do love you. But we'll wait till these guys have threatened and explained. You're really a demon, so you should be with us. Because we're gonna miss one of Harada's quips if we skip too far ahead. Don't want to miss out on the quips. Are we... Nope, they're still... Nope, we're still... Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Okay. This is a good spot. I don't want to miss the quip.
Female demons are rare. Now, come with me.
His hand stretched out from the darkness, pale and grasping like the tentacle of some hideous subterranean monster. Just then. Then a blade flickered through the night. There they are.
Whoa there, pal. Trying to pick up chicks in the back alley. That's not creepy at all.
Nice, nice.
You again. The culture and the nose of a dog, I see.
One could say the same of you.
Harada! Saito! My legs almost collapsed as if the now shattered tension was the only thing keeping me standing. I teetered backwards, my balance momentarily lost. A strong, sinewy hand caught me and pulled me back, its grip hard as steel.
Stay back.
Hijikata. One hand guided me around behind him, even as the other drew his sword.
I figured you were here for the Shogun's head. What do you want from a kid?
I've little interest in you or the Shogun right now. The matter at hand concerns only us demons.
Demons.
His eyes narrowed. Hijikata seemed perplexed by Kazuma's statement, as if contemplating the possibility of its truth.
Huh. Haven't seen these punks since Hamaguri.
I guess we're fated, huh? Doesn't make me particularly happy.
True, though I feel little at this reunion.
So, you are going to be in our way. Then...
The tension was so thick in the air that I could scarcely breathe. They were a powder keg, ready to explode. Even the slightest movement could set them off. It wasn't like I could do much. You could try asking them to leave again. But I still wanted to help them, so I grabbed my sword.
Don't worry about the commander and the captains.
Yamazaki? When did you...
I've been ordered to return you to the headquarters.
Then... you're telling me to run away?
Exactly. Even if you were here, there would be nothing you could do.
I mean, he may be right, but... I need to stay for my boo. I'm going to stay here.
Yukimura, you don't understand. What do you hope to accomplish by remaining here?
I know that staying here might not be the smartest idea, but... They called me a demon and told me to come with them. I still didn't know what they'd meant. I needed to know the truth.
You have a reason to stay then, and conviction. I can admire that. Unfortunately, I have my orders. Just as you must remain true to what you believe is right, so must I.
What? Yamazaki reached for my arm, ready to take me with him by force, but the gun Shiranui held was pointed towards Yamazaki.
Hold on there, buddy. The princess says she wants to stay, so she stays. You gotta learn when to let a girl go.
Gah!
With his spear, Harada tried to pierce Shiranui in the heart, but Shiranui easily dodged his strike again.
There are times when quick decisions are important, but Shiranui's short temper can be problematic. Quite, but you seem uninterested in stopping him.
Saito and Amagiri maneuvered nearly into striking distance of one another. Saito drew his sword and attempted to strike at Amagiri.
Not so easy.
Amagiri saw through his movements instantly and dodged the incoming blade.
Damn it, who the hell are these guys?
Hijikata screamed, his voice filled with frustration. Well, this time, I need to not move. I knew leaping into the fight would do everyone, including myself, more harm than good. After all, if Okita and Heisuke couldn't manage, how could I? Just then, someone came into my line of vision. Oh, hello.
Don't worry, Chizuru.
Whoa, what is this? You trying to get in my way? You should be more mindful of your life, buddy.
As he spoke, I could see Shiranui loosen his gun from its holster. He finished by tossing a smug grin at Harada, who returned it in kind. Despite all of Harada's bravado, too much distance between them remained. With the gun's advantage.
Ha! Come on, it doesn't take a genius to figure out you're screwed here. No way you can close this distance before I put one in ya.
Harada. Tell him to watch out? He's not stupid. Look, he doesn't need you to tell him to watch out. He's got this. I have faith in you. Yeah, there we go. Nailed it.
Alright, leave it to me.
In a swift motion, he swept his foot across the ground, throwing up a small cloud of dust. Clever.
What the?
He threw a small rock straight at Shiranui's gun. Ooh, where'd you get the rock from?
Try again, smartass. Thought you had me, huh?
Ha! Nice!
Shiranui dodged the rock, and in that moment where his gun wavered off its target, Harada charged. Ooh! Wow, that is a fantastic CG! Who blinks first? They froze, mirror images of one another, each with a weapon poised to deliver a killing blow. I could see their intensity rolling off of them in shimmering waves like heat from a roaring furnace. Even their faces were mirrored, each with a playful grin as if they were only friends having some fun.
That gun's not just for show, right? Why don't you pull that trigger and put me down?
Ha! Isn't it obvious? I don't want some chump to hear it go off and come spoil our fun.
If the spear tip moved even a fraction of an inch, or Shiranui's finger slipped on the trigger, that would be it. I froze, watching who would yield or die first. It was Shiranui who lowered his gun. Interesting.
Well, that was fun. Let's do this again when we've got a little more time, okay?
Huh. Sorry, seeing guys isn't really my thing.
Oh, Harada. You're amazing. Both men stepped back, their fight clearly finished.
Further fighting serves no purpose. We will do nothing more than attract unwanted attention.
What, you talking to me? Come on, I know when to leave a party. The one that doesn't know when to stop is...
Shiranui looked towards Kazuma as he spoke.
Yes, our suspicions have been confirmed. We've no need to stay. This time we only came to verify the truths.
Do you really believe we'll simply allow you to walk away?
Then call your men. You three may survive, but how many of your soldiers will we slaughter before we escape? Would you spend their lives so easily?
Kazuma and his companions were no doubt powerful. His words held arrogance. We knew he spoke truth. They left silently, fading into the darkness, but as he did, Kazuma spoke to me one last time, his red eyes piercing me as they glared.
I will return for you. Soon.
He was far out of arm's reach, but his words nearly brushed against my cheek, cold and threatening. A shiver ran up my spine. I crumbled to the floor.
Whoa! Are you alright, Chizuru?
I'm fine.
You really suck at lying, you know that? You look really pale. Sit there and rest for a while. If you can't walk, I'll carry you.
Thank you. For a while, Hichikata stared deeply and harshly towards the darkness.
Kid, you got any idea why they were after you?
I hesitated. They had said I was one of them. Kazuma had invited me to go with him. Had he been telling the truth? I didn't know. I'm not sure. There was really nothing more I could say. Word of this incident spread the ranks of the Shinsengumi quickly in another form. With these two, having a confab in the middle of the night. Since then, once the rest of the men returned, there was a meeting among the captains. The subject of that meeting was the three men at Nijo Castle, Chikage Kazuma, Kyuju Amagiri, and Kyo Shiranui. They called themselves demons, and their previous encounters with the Shinsengumi suggested they were somehow involved with the Satsuma and Choshu. The Satsuma were the most powerful domain in the opposition domain, and the Choshu are publicly express about their dissent towards the shogunate. The Choshu are essentially enemies of the court. I don't know how the three men are supposedly affiliated with the domains, but it was abundantly clear they are not to be dealt with carelessly. There was another problem, however. Why had they come for me? They said I was one of them, and knew about my family name and my Kodachi. But how? My name is Chizuru Yukimura. I am the daughter of my father and my mother. I am a normal girl, nothing out of the ordinary. But who am I? Who am I really? Right, well after that... Does the doctor come to visit? Possibly. June 1864. The compound was alive with noise and movement. I passed several soldiers in the halls, each one of them excited about something. What was going on? Yep, the doctor's in town. I need to do this. This scene always makes me laugh. It's so good.
This is unconscionable. Never in all my...
Ito? Is something wrong?
Yes, I'd say everything is wrong. Why should I be made to bare my skin in the same room as those savages?
Ito's explanation was useless. I was completely confused. Is there something going on today? Ito did his best to collect himself, shakily adjusting his hair and clothing before he spoke.
Someone claiming to be a doctor, whom Kondo met on his visit to the Shogun, has arrived. He is conducting physical examinations.
He glared pointedly across the hall towards the area he just left. The men were getting physical checkups, that much I knew. Given my particular situation, I'd been exempted by the captains, who also gave me special instructions to stay away.
That hairless monster! That doctor! He demanded I remove my clothes in front of everyone. When I refused, as any decent man would, he tried to remove them himself, by force. And the rest of them just stood there. What sort of uncultured savages are they?
Savages seemed a bit strong. At any rate, perhaps I should go see just what a physical entailed. I was a doctor's daughter, after all. What's this doctor's name?
I believe he called himself Ryojin Matsumoto.
What? Wait, Dr. Matsumoto?
What's up with that reaction? Do you know him?
When I first came to Kyoto, my plan was to find Dr. Matsumoto. My father told me that I could rely on the man if I ever needed anything. Unfortunately, he was away on business when I'd arrived, and after that... I'm going to go watch the physical exams. There was no time to waste.
Oh my. So you want to see those savages? What peculiar taste.
I gotta see Harada shirtless. Is this it? I could hear loud voices from inside. Oh! Oh. The scene froze me in place.
Alright, next.
At last, my turn! Check this out, Doctor!
Wow.
What do you think? You're looking at the amazing product of years of training.
Your body's fine, Shin. I think it's your head the doctor ought to be taking a look at.
What's that? You say you want me to beat the daylights out of you?
You're fine, Shinpachi Nagakura. Now get. Next!
Whoa, hold on there, Doc. You gotta get a good look at this.
No, you're quite fine. Healthy as a horse. And I've seen quite enough, thank you.
You're holding up the line, Shinpachi. Get moving, okay? I'm just saying, I don't really think you've had time to fully examine. Don't you want to order a slice of this beefcake? I got 2 meaty servings on a plate, right here. A medical examination is for finding problems, not showing off. Now move.
It wasn't difficult to see why Ito was desperate to escape. I couldn't imagine him as part of such a display. Alright, well now that bit of fun's over, if you could help me out, Yamazaki. Get the doctor for me, we can talk with him, Sanan and him can have a bit of a word spar. And then... the cleaning scene, right? Yeah, cleaning. We can do that. We can do that scene because he roasts Takada pretty good. Might as well take advantage to drink water. Let's do it.
Why the hell do we have to do a massive cleaning? There's nothing I hate more in the world than cleaning and organizing crap. Stop bitching. Hurry up and lift up that cabinet over there. Now's the perfect chance to serve up those meat cakes you were flaunting earlier.
Ah! A rat!
Calm down. It's not a big deal. It seems as though it was feeding on that rice ball over there.
You're right! Who the hell had their leftovers over here in the corner?
Ugh, why do I have to bother myself with such a menial task like a servant? I mean, I'm a strategist more than anything. Cleaning isn't in my job description.
Chill out. Why don't you just whip out your prized Koshu style and do all the work for us?
Shut it! My Koshu military science wasn't designed to help any of you with your housework. What a preposterous idea!
You're quite the big meanie, Harada. Those archaic tactics of his wouldn't be enough to fetch a broom, let alone clean this mess.
Miki, you watch your mouth. It may be outdated compared to Western studies, but Koshu military science is far from outdated.
Oh look, Kondo's coming.
What? Chief Kondo, please look. This room was so dirty you couldn't even walk on it, but under my guidance it's clean as a Where's the chief?
Takada realized Kondo was nowhere to be seen, and he glared at Harada.
You fell for it.
Damn you, Harada. You tricked me!
Wow, between bitching, kissing ass, and whining like a baby, you're quite the multitasker. Don't you ever get tired of being a two-faced prick, not knowing which face to show people?
Hi everyone, I've washed the rags. Please use this when you wipe the floor.
Oh, awesome. Thanks! Despite being upset because of chore duty, the men swiftly cleaned the room as a team. Good job. Dr. Matsumoto came the next day to inspect the cleanliness of the compounds.
Okay, this looks to be in adequate shape.
Right. See everyone, even the doctor realizes that I'm in shape.
Compared to the complexity of war tactics, it's not like cleaning is some brilliant task.
All you did was complain.
Didn't Soji get to rest all day? Sounds like he got special treatment while we busted our asses.
Hey, don't blame me. Hijikata is the one being overprotective here.
It is your fault. You're the one coughing up a lung. You're not improving because you don't take care of yourself. Seeing the compound in such clean conditions is, I must admit, quite nice. True. The place looks different. I could get used to this. Well, maybe we should clean every day then. Great idea. Make sure you do a good job, Heisuke.
Me? Whoa, hold on a minute here. You've got the most energy, Shin. Don't think you're getting out of this.
I'll help too, Heisuke.
Oh yeah? We'll take it on together. You and me alone. Forget Shin.
Hey, wait a minute. I didn't say I wasn't gonna do it. Shinpachi, there's some trash over there. Go throw it away. We aren't starting till tomorrow, right? Heisuke? Stop running around like that. We just cleaned and you're already kicking up dust.
I was enjoying the banter when I noticed something. Oh?
I could just see Okita and Dr. Matsumoto outside walking off somewhere together. Where could they be going, I wondered. Not any of my business. I was worried for Okita, but he'd be fine so long as Dr. Matsumoto was with him. After the excitement wound down, I excused myself and went back to work. I was outside sweeping, bamboo broom in hand, when he appeared.
What are you doing here?
Don't come any closer! His voice was so deep that it felt as if it were exhumed from the depths of the earth, covering me. Slowly, I turned around.
You have the pure blood of a demon running in your veins, and yet you run errands and clean up for a pack of humans.
Kazuma!
His face was a mixture of surprise and sneering disgust as he looked down at me through cold eyes. I held the broom in both hands like a staff and stepped into what I hoped was a fighting stance.
What are you doing here?
He laughed with disdain, snorting at my weapon.
You mean to fight me with that, Your heritage hasn't blessed you with brains, I see.
His tone was mocking, but his eyes were like two chips of ice. This was a dangerous man. What was I to do? I could hardly face him alone.
Calm down. I haven't come here to fight. Not today, at least. I only want to know what, if anything, you have to do with Kyoto.
My father? I was staring at him, stunned by his statement.
Father? You mean Kyoto?
If you're talking about Koto Yukimura, then yes, he's my father.
I see.
At first he seemed surprised, but then he wore a malicious grin as if he became privy to everything. Why are you asking about my father? I lowered the broom, my situation temporarily forgotten when.
Trying to sneak into the enemy camp alone, huh? Well, not on my watch.
Hijikata?
What are you doing out here in broad daylight? It's a little early to be picking up chicks, pal.
Get away from her!
Harada! Heisuke!
I heard you yelling. Sounded like you were up to something besides cleaning.
Good ears. You alright, Chizuru? Are you hurt?
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm fine.
The Miibu's wolves can only fight in a pack, eh?
Watch it.
I could feel the tension rising by the second, but it was Kazuma who attempted to cut through it.
If you want to play, then I'm happy to oblige, but I'm here today to take care of some business. More specifically, to issue a warning. Stop trying to turn humans into demons.
What? Humans into demons? Was he talking about the water of life?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what makes you think we're gonna listen to a sleazebag who would attack a girl in broad daylight? Idiots. Are you too blind to see I'm doing you a favor? Well, they do say the smaller the dog, the louder the bark.
This is our turf. You better shut your trap before we gotta do it for you.
He looked away from the captains, as if entirely uninterested in them, and flashed a cold gaze to me.
Chizuru Yukimura. Kyoto is with us now. Do you understand what that means? Your father has abandoned the shogunate.
What? His mysterious smile gave me nothing in the way of explanation.
Why are you here? I suggest you think on that. Carefully.
Then, with a slow rippling motion, like a shadow sliding on ground, he turned his back and vanished. What was happening? What were demons, and why had they come after me? My father was with them? On their side, he must have meant. Did that mean he was working with Imperialists? The inside of my head was a swirling mass of questions and doubts, but the one thing that most concerned me was... I'm thinking that turning humans into demons isn't something Harada is really interested in. So maybe it's their interest in me that he's more interested in? I don't know. So we'll try their interest in me. See what happens. Why were Kazuma and his friends after me? He'd said that I had the blood of a demon, but...
Why is he after you anyway?
Come on, there's only one reason a guy'd go to this much trouble over a girl.
Oh. Harada's just coming out and saying it. Poor Heisuke's like, huh? I don't understand. Can you spell it out for me? What? What is it? What is it?
I bet you anything he's in love with her.
What? His response was surprising, to say the least, and it seemed to come from nowhere.
Why are you so surprised? Sure, you dress like a boy, but you really think a smart guy can't figure out the truth? That demon guy's a jerk, but he's sharp.
No! He's not in... That's not the reason.
You might be the only person who feels that way, you know.
Why are you doing this to me? Please, stop.
My voice faded into a pathetic whimper. I don't want to be teased about this. Gee, Sano. Why do you gotta bring your dirty thoughts into every conversation you have? Wow. Go Heisuke. Don't you think now isn't the best time to be talking about this kind of stuff with her?
Hey, I'm not bringing my dirty mind into anything. I'm just saying I call it like I see it.
There he goes. I wasn't sure what to say, but my face started to feel hot all of a sudden. Knock it off. Back to work, you two. Also, stop talking about Yukimura's gender when other warriors are around to hear it. Damn. The Demon Commander's having none of your shenanigans.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa! Time flies when you're having fun, eh? Will you be okay here by yourself?
Yeah, I'm almost done, so I'll be fine. I looked up at the sky. The sun began to set. I need to hurry up and finish my cleaning.
Cheer up, Chizuru.
Harada gave me a friendly clap on the shoulder. Suddenly, my heart felt a little lighter, and my mind a little less troubled. Thank you. I rolled up my sleeves and took a firm grip on my broom.